world. I am doing a DIY hair lift video on my type 4 natural hair. I'm going to be doing a do and don't comparison on baking soda and peroxide versus volume 20 developer. You would like to start off on clean hair, but not hair that's been cleaned within the last 24 to 48 hours because it will not take. All of the information that I'm giving you here is just based on my experience, so hopefully it'll help somebody out who had the color bug and wanted to lift their hair. I've been using this system for about 3 months, and I'm just showing you the bottle that I use to put the shampoo on my scalp. The conditioner is there, and the emulsion oil that comes with it I did not use in particular this time, but I usually do. I prep my hair with a protein treatment, keratin by Brazilian Tech, and then I also did a deep treatment with moisture. Next, I gathered all my ingredients. I have the hydrogen peroxide, the baking soda, and the raw honey. All of these things I had in my house already, thank God, so I wouldn't have to spend any money on any of these things. Also, I followed a recipe that I got online, but most just tell you to make it into a paste-like consistency, not too thick, not too thin. So I start off with my baking soda that I got from my local HEB. You guys let me know if you want me to do a video on using baking soda and peroxide to lighten your teeth as well, and if that actually works, and some other alternates to that. I go ahead now and take my peroxide and start mixing that. Mix as much liquid as you need to mix in with that baking soda. It's really thick, and you don't want how it's shown here. Even though I think it's mixed, all that baking soda is sticking to the sides and the corners, and it's not looking the way that I want it to look. It's not having the consistency that I want it to have. So just do what you feel is necessary with your mixing. I add honey as a natural humectant, so any of the stripping that's happening, the honey is going to help bring more moisture back into my hair. The can says it can be stored indefinitely, which is great because I don't want my honey to go bad, but it will crystallize. So don't be concerned like I was that, it's looking all ugly and gross. It's just natural. So I mix it up real good, and here I start having doubts that this baking soda won't fit into my spray bottle. It fits, but my concern is, will it actually come out? I want to have control over how it's being applied to my hair. I don't want to go on everywhere and spilling all over me. But that didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. Do use gloves though, so that the peroxide that's on your hands, or in the container rather, don't get on your hands. But my downfall starts to happen right about here when my gloves break.
Oh! Save just one of these children.
Yeah, sick sad world. But I come back stronger than ever in my Leo nature, determined, still ready to go. And boom. You see any product coming out of there? You see any solution happening? Neither do I. And that's the face of I was hoping this would work, and maybe if I shake it up it'll work a little bit. And then I'm pretty much kind of laughing at myself because I thought, those darn doubts. Or maybe it was my intuition. I knew I was gonna be right, but I tried it anyway, and that's the only way to live without regrets. Anywho, my Leo nature keeps telling me to keep trying, and I'm watching Veronica Mars back there, but it's all good. I'm still trying until I give up. Eventually, I do switch over to a regular container and mix the solution back to the consistency that I wanted, because some of it was lost when I switched over from the spray bottle. Notice that when I apply this to my hair, I'm squeezing all of the product down my strands and on the ends. That'll help any product that you're trying to work through your hair, especially if you have mini twists. But I sat with this on my head for about 3.5 hours. I watched tons of videos, of course, before I did this, and one natural said that she sat for 5 hours and saw some results. So I was hoping that I would see some, but I didn't see any results after sitting with all this gunk basically on my head. But it's not too thick, it's not too thin, it's pasty. I put it in a Bantu knot, and like I said, a plastic baggie. I sat in the sun at some point as well, and then I washed this all out with a neutralizing shampoo and aloe vera gel. Both are neutralizing, and I followed up with my deep conditioner. Now, I sat with all that on my hair and I got no results, but I did get some really popping curls, which I can't complain about that. So later on, what I did about 3 days later was use the Volume 20 developer. I rubbed that all on my head. My hair was already clean from today, and these are the results that I got after sitting in the sun for 45 minutes. So 3 hours with the DIY baking soda versus 45 minutes with the hair developer. That sun, I think, is no joke as well. I think that really helps. Again, don't do this on hair that's been washed within 48 hours. I don't think that I would do this again just because I don't need to strip my hair. It's fine just the way it is. I got my experimentation out the way. Don't forget to neutralize, and I really appreciate you guys for looking at my video and sharing this experience, and I hope that it helps somebody because I was looking for this, and hopefully if somebody else is, this helps. Thanks for watching.